Okay, so 6:03, we'll call the meeting to order. Has everybody had a chance to read the meeting minutes from last month? Yes. Any changes, corrections? Okay, need a motion? No?
Motion?
Dane gave a motion, need a second?
Second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right, meeting minutes passed from June. We do have a couple, keep hearing things. We have a couple of people, so we're gonna go to Brock and Megan to see what, Megan go first, okay. Yeah.
My name's Megan, I'm with the November Junior League, and they had talked to you guys previously about helping to pay for the insurance for the year out there. And so we went ahead and paid for it, and I said, bring me the receipt and see, I'll pay for half of it. Like, he had talked to one of you, I'm not sure who, Jack? Dion talked to you? Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Okay, so here's the receipt. It was like 1,400 total.
Okay, so half of the insurance is $14,0825 full amount, so half, a little over $700. The Junior League's asking us to pay half of. Questions?
What was the amount?
The full amount, $1,408.25.
Just for liability.
We did that last year.
No.
We did it all last year. Questions?
Did you guys have enough people sign up for this year?
Yep, we have 4 teams for everybody except for the minor girls, they only have 3. No, the major boys have 3 too, and everybody else has 4 teams, so.
Jeff, did you have a conversation with them?
Yeah, we had a meeting, the DIDC meeting, right, Dan, they're gonna pay half of it. And then city council is kicking in 200.
Couldn't find where the agenda was.
$904
It's on the back of that.
is what they had left.
Okay, so you said DIDC was paying half?
Yeah, we're gonna pay half of it, which would have been $704.
$704, and the city's gonna do 200,
Uh-huh.
so that leaves $504. So it wouldn't be half,
Oh,
right?
I'm sorry, I'm not exactly sure. My husband just, he
Oh.
got stuck at work and he said, here you go, you'll be fine. I thought it was for DIDC. Okay, I'm not, whatever you and Dion previously talked about, I'm not, I guess I'm not.
Yeah, DIDC paid half, and the council sponsored 200.
Okay.
So was that, now I'm confused.
I am too, whatever Jack says.
That's the way it went.
Okay, so
So
it's
we're
nothing for the
paying-
park board to do?
No.
Okay. Okay. Well, now I want to get this back to you.
Well, then I guess I don't know what I'm here for, so.
It's okay.
I don't know.
Because,
I was told I need to bring it.
You have to get a copy of that.
It's not for us, it's for DIDC and the council.
What is it?
Liability insurance.
It's the receipt from my
Yeah.
It is paid.
It is paid.
Yeah, Dion paid it full.
Okay.
This money will go to him as sponsor.
Apparently,
Okay.
somebody should brought the WD-40.
Was that just for us to know?
I think it was just for us to know. It was just for us to know.
Yeah,
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
thanks.
Bye. Okay. Yes, Mr. Brock.
I am in need of help with some money. We're having really bad flooding issues out there on the field. I've been talking to Guy Dressler, and I think he's gonna donate the tile, but we have to put it in.
dirt?
Yeah, limestone. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys want to help with that or not. It's roughly $800.
How much?
800.
800?
That's for 20 tons. And pretty much that's 3/4 of an inch to cover it.
You're so close today.
Are you asking
I gotta
for
be shifted over.
all part?
If
All?
I can
But
get
I can
all,
move it forward.
if not, we may have to wait till next year.
How many more softball tournaments do you have coming this year?
We have 4 tournaments and then 7 weeks a week. And then we're gonna try to do one at the end of the year, a tournament where all the money will go back into the field again. Because we've already we put $2,000 in it this year already, just in bases and the mat and
Wasn't it ditched last year?
We put some on top last year, and then we
Okay.
bought a new drag last year, and you guys helped with.
What was with the fire hoses? There's something to do with old fire hoses.
So I ended up giving that to Little League. I was gonna trench it for foul
Yeah.
lines and bury fire hose, but that's not how to. It just
Okay.
talking to Hatch, he just didn't want it done out there, so I was like, okay. He was scared it was gonna come up.
Okay. Questions for Brock? Thoughts? It's getting used, it's being used out there. There's lots of tournaments and, how many tournaments do you have for fundraising?
What's he asking for?
Every tournament but league.
Every tournament but league, okay.
Last week we did one for Larry Knuckles, who's a UT out here passed away. His son plays with my brother, and we raised over $2,000 to put a scholarship in his name. To make him pay.
You do Toys for Tots.
Drainage around the field.
Toys for Tots. There's a little boy who lives right outside of Albany. My wife works with his mom. I think he's 3 years old. He's got cancer and something wrong with his noggin. But we're doing that in 2 weeks.
So it'll just be put in, house in,
Depends on how fast a guy can get into stuff. Because I told him I'd like to do it this week if I could, but not gonna happen right now.
But a for sure timeline of as soon as possible.
So yeah,
It flashed off twice. Why did it do that?
Well, I would make the motion to cover the cost of the stone for
Beat me to it. So Dayton's made the motion to cover the cost of 20 tons of limestone for the field of $800. Do I have a second?
second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. I think we can probably take that from category 4, 5426.
thank you.
Welcome. Anything else?
Okay. I'll help with my kids.
All right.
Good luck. I was just kidding. That's my line.
Are we good? Okay. Okay, so, we'll just start. The manager will be here about 6:30. She had to close tonight, so we'll go to the pool last. Has the playground equipment, everything's been done with it and it's ready to go as far as the stone and all that? Good to go on that? Good. We can take that off. The shelter door had a lot of graffiti on that. It was going to be painted. Do you know what the status is of that?
I think they were out there today working.
Okay,
Supposed to be start painting the whole thing, the whole building.
good deal. Have the damaged trees been cleared out at the park from the storms? There was a tree that was down, or part of a tree.
I don't think they've cut any trees down yet.
I think it
Just
One
us.
flowed over a storm, they got cut up and it's gone, but
Okay.
I don't think they've cut any other ones down.
Yeah,
I know it
Larry
was-
had talked about possibly one dead east of the circle.
Those were the whole trees.
Yeah. But the ones for the storms have all been cleaned up. Okay.
You've got, while you're on trees, you've got two up in the Depot Park that's turned. I think two, you're gonna lose at least two of them that was not storms.
Okay. We'll put that on our watch list for end of year when we are buying trees. In your information there, you have a copy of the estimate to build restrooms at the depot shelter. It's the estimate for $90,000. That was submitted to the commissioners for a grant. Thank you, Larry, for hustling that over on the last day to get it put in. So that has been put in, and we'll see what happens with that.
Okay.
And I have a question. So normally, if we have a special event at the park, it's been our policy to have the person who's doing that special event to come up and ask permission to do that. Is that still supposed to be happening? I asked that question because there's going to be a basketball tournament out there. And as far as I know, they've not come up to ask if they can have a basketball tournament. I think August the
You're
2nd.
talking about the 3-on-3,
Yeah.
it used to be the Zach Hummer.
Yeah.
That's an annual thing, and
Right.
we were under the impression that it is approved every year. If it's not, that's my fault, because we tell everybody the date, the same day of the tournament next year. Reserve the park, reserve the Silver House, it's all done the day of the tournament previous year.
Okay.
And to get their insurance is required, because everybody that does a special event out there has to get their own insurance
Right.
now.
Right.
So,
And I guess, if I was aware, I didn't remember that, so.
it's just the name has changed, we're no longer supposed to use Zach Hummer.
Right, I knew that.
Now it's the 3-on-3 PCP.
Okay, so it's just automatically,
Yeah, and I didn't know we needed to run it through lower court with the council. It's just been an ongoing thing for 13 years.
right. That's just my question, I guess. Do we have to do that? Because there's been a couple of things throughout the 2 or 3 past years that have not come to the park board to get approved. So that's my question. It's a community park. Do they have to come to the park board to get approved?
Is it in a policy? Is it wrote down somewhere?
Good question.
It's a good question, I'm
It's a
sorry.
good question. I don't have an answer to that question.
I don't know the answer, that's what I'm asking. But, I mean, if you look at it as, you know, a 3-on-3 basketball tournament lasts just as long as a softball tournament. Did they come up and?
Yeah, Brock's come up every year and approved all those.
That's probably my fault, because like she says, we did it every year, and just never thought about it, I guess.
It's no one's fault, or it's really not an issue. I just need to know.
Well,
is
we
that
take care
something-
of the insurance, we take care of, they've got insurance, and then we also do the activity thing for around insurance, so.
Is there other events that happen that relate to this question?
There have been, not a lot.
I know
But
the
there have
Spencer
been.
Alberts, what is it?
They go to council.
They go to council.
They,
They come up to council and get permission.
yeah, they asked, 3-4 months ago, it's in September.
Yeah. We used to have the 4th of July, they used
Yeah.
to do it, they used to get
We used to
permission.
come up here and get permission. yeah.
Easter, they
Yeah.
used to do a thing for Easter, but we've lost all that. Trying to get it started again, so we'll see.
Maybe we just need to make sure it's written down if we need to do it. And
to the council, that's fine. We just need to be, I guess, aware of it, put it in our minutes. So, okay, that's what we'll do. It goes to the council, well, yes. That's why I'm asking. I want your suggestions.
Well, there needs to be a standard or a policy or procedure or something in place, if nothing else, for the potential of liability exposure. I would suggest that everybody come up with their ideas on, a policy. And in the meantime, we can have some time to talk with the city attorney, see what he suggests. Moreover, my other thought is, if people just go directly to council, then what are we doing?
It's true.
That's just my thought. And if there's a policy in place, maybe that would curb some confusion and.
No, I agree. I can email Wes and ask him. Okay.
And, maybe check in with some other cities and towns, see what they do, like Kara having her thing, and I'd hate for somebody to inadvertently end up getting double booked, like the same day, Brock shows up out there with some big tournament and Kara shows up out there, then all of a sudden nobody has a, fair and equitable use of the facilities.
Is it possible, like at our church, we have a calendar for a fellowship hall? Is it possible to put a calendar up here in the city building too?
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting at, and, maybe,
When they come up to put in the date,
yeah, they can
That's when
request a
they're-
date or whatever, and maybe we can have some sort of event coordinator or something, just to make sure that things don't get double booked.
They do have at the barn, there's a calendar on the wall for the open shelter, or for the closed shelter. If you want to use that facility, you have to, the other one is open, so it's open to the public.
Yeah, I think we'd want
First come,
to,
first served.
yeah, we'd want to incorporate those types of reservations in with the policy too.
Okay.
I just want to make sure that it's fair for everybody.
All right. I will email Wes. We will find out if there is a policy right now.
There's not.
I know. But you gotta follow due diligence here. And then we will come up with the draft, work on it, get it passed. Okay. Hi. Okay, so we're gonna move to the pool because Aaron's here. How's it going?
Really good.
Yeah. Busy today?
Not today. I think we have about 50.
Okay. What kind of special events do you have left for the year?
DJ night on the 1st.
Okay.
And that's the only one for the rest of the year.
What's the cost to get in this year?
$5.
So $5, okay.
And I think August 3rd will be the last day, if that's okay with everyone.
What's the first day of school?
The 7th, that's
The 7th.
Thursday, yeah.
Okay,
So
so
the 3rd is on a Sunday.
I think that's what we've done in the past. Yeah,
So can I make that public now?
yeah, we'll put it on here in a second, but yeah.
Okay. And we had the free swim on the 5th of July. We had 470.
Wow. You have a couple more free swims coming, right?
Yes, Saturday and then for the 30th.
Are you completely booked with parties?
Yeah. We've had quite a few. I didn't write down how many we had, but we had quite a few.
Yeah. So you were charging $150 for 2 hours? Is that right?
Yes, and 195 for 30.
Okay. All right. Did we get the lifeguard umbrellas? We have, what, a couple? And you were gonna look into them, right?
Jack and I went out and looked at them. We didn't see any problem with them.
Okay,
Nothing that they wouldn't make the rest of the year with.
okay.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything really wrong with the umbrellas. There's one stand that's broken, the one that the slide attendant uses
Mhm.
for her slide. It's broke.
Is that just one of those, I can't remember, is it just one of them things you
It's
put
not the
sand
plastic
in?
one, it's a cement. It's like a square with it.
Hmm.
It's
I
the
don't
only
remember
one we
seeing
have
that
out there
one.
like that, so.
Okay.
Is, like, have you looked at like Walmart?
I haven't looked.
Wonder if they would have,
Will it last the rest of the year? Okay.
oh, okay.
Oh, the backboards, the wooden backboard, I guess, was all warped and rotted. So when I was gone one day, they checked it and they went ahead and threw it out.
Do we have a backboard?
Yes, there is a red one, but that one, the Velcro, it goes around the chin, it's all moldy. And they tried it on somebody and it doesn't work. It doesn't fasten.
So right now, we don't have a functioning
Not
backboard.
fully functioning, no.
Okay.
There might be
Do what?
There might be old ones.
And in the past, generally, Jay County EMS has been generous enough to donate those.
Does somebody want to reach out to EMS to see if they have one to donate?
Yeah, I can talk to them. I need to talk to them anyway.
All right, thank you.
So actually, we need two.
Technically,
No, not really. You just need the one. I mean, there's always been the two out there because they had one and EMS donated one that was better. That's how they ended up with wood versus the plastic.
okay. And are there any other items out there that are in need of repair?
When it was really windy one day, the umbrella the slide attendant was using, it blew over, knocked the slide attendant over, and they fell into the chair, and the chair broke. It was one of those blue chairs that go around the baby pool.
Oh, mhm.
So, yeah, it broke.
So we need another chair.
You could get, see if there's one at Walmart that you like. You can
Yeah.
just pick up one.
Everything in the concession stand okay as far as
I was going to ask you,
appliances?
how much do I have left on the budget?
$185.
Like, it's dollar
49
amount.
cents.
$185.49, right, for the
How much is
food.
it?
$185. Are you running out, low?
We always run out of everything except candy.
Okay.
So on a weekly basis, I go get everything else, like ice cream and pop.
I probably wouldn't get any more candy if you're not
No.
running out. Yeah. So just sparingly.
Okay.
Microwave, cheese, everything else is working okay? Okay. Anything else?
Have you ever thought about adding more 50-cent nights during the week? Because we had people ask about that. Not a whole lot of people, but they wanted to know if we were going to add more.
My thought is no, because of parties and whatnot. Because that interferes with the parties anyway.
The only other thing I wanted to ask, the fate of the baby pool, have you guys decided on the fate of the baby pool? Because I know it's been a topic.
We've had a lot of conversations about the baby pool.
Brad's getting a price right now to spread. They've got we use a liner on some of our sewage projects and lines the inside of the pipe. He's gonna get the guys out there, he might have already met with them to see if that'll work on mine and that kind of thing.
Okay.
So we'll see, he is looking into it, yes.
I was asking because I was going to advocate to keep the baby pool because Kenzie and I decided at the beginning of the season to try to keep a close watch on like how many people
the baby pool on a daily basis. So I wrote these down today. It does get, used quite a bit. In certain days.
If we can't spray it, we probably need to have the line put on, which I think we can do that ourselves.
It does get used quite a bit. 40 plus?
Well, that was on the free day. We that was just, it might have been 30, but there were a lot of people throughout the day. Yeah. So.
More than I thought.
I didn't think anybody had ever really
Probably not.
you know,
Not actually numbers,
we
but to
tried.
see them.
Yeah, numbers. We tried to keep it pretty accurate. It's not exact, but it's.
That's cool. I mean,
We
gives
have
you
a
an-
lifeguard there, right?
Yeah. Yep. It's more than I thought. Okay, thank you. So, I'm sorry, is there anything else?
Oh, no.
Okay, so,
Yes, the tank.
I'm sorry.
Yes, the tank. We talked about that.
We talked about it before. Brad said that it would last the rest of the season.
So do we need to order from,
Let me see what he said.
is that what he was referring to?
I don't remember. It's been let's see. He's checking on the tank price and we're good for this year. We do not need, these are the questions that we had from last month. He says one mower is new and the other one had a belt issue, so we're good mowers. And the last question we had for Brad was about the bricks at the depot, and he said he felt that if it was a low pressure wash, that it wouldn't hurt the bricks to clean with a low pressure wash. So tank's okay this year, he's getting prices, and mowers are okay for right now. We do need to vote on closing day. So I need a motion for August 3rd to be the closing day of the pool.
Motion.
Dave, motion, need a second?
Second.
Second by Randy, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right, motion passed, August 3rd is the closing day. Okay, so the last thing that I had, and then we'll go around, was talking about next year's 2-hour party rentals, 3-hour party rentals. We need to set a price on that. Right now, we had it here, $165 for a 2-hour party rental, I can't even talk, and 3-hour for $195, but it was $150 and $195 for this year.
So the 3 hours stays the same, just the 2 hour pumps, right?
Not necessarily. I thought it was 165, it was actually 150, so I had that wrong, so I had it highlighted, I wasn't sure. So we could,
Did you have any complaints or any,
Sorry?
did you have any complaints or any people voice opinions of pricing?
No.
and that includes the concession stand, right? Being open.
Yeah, nobody.
But the concession stand was open, right? Okay. Because that's why we raised the price to begin with, was to cover the concession stand worker.
Well, we had voted on, wherever I wrote that. We increased the free day sponsorship,
We did.
last month, and the 50-cent night price and the 50-cent night sponsorship. I would say increase it, but I don't you know, the 165 if the,
I would suggest a $15 increase on each.
That's what I was just figuring, was $15. So 2-hour party rental to 165 and a 3-hour to 210. I need a motion.
Motion?
I need a second.
second,
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, so 2-hour party rental next year will be 165 and a 3-hour party rental will be 210. Okay,
If nothing else, that'll help us stay in line with our raises,
yeah, that's
increased costs for next year. So
great.
kind of help.
Okay, so in front of you, you have the 2026 budget that we need to run through the board to get approved, so they can go through and get approved by the city council. Any questions on any of the line items?
Why isn't there more of them?
I'm sorry?
Why isn't there more of them?
More of them. Questions that I can answer. Or that Jack can answer.
The gasoline at the same rate for 2 years. Are you assuming the gas prices are gonna stay the same, go down?
This budget was submitted by Brett Barker. He went over the line items, and evidently he had plenty left in the budget, or he didn't raise it.
Well, we're in the latter, right now, we're in the latter part of July, and we're sitting at
20%.
69.88% of that line item, so
So we should be
we're
good.
doing very, very well with
Yeah.
that. Should be good.
Most things got a small, some things got a small increase. I think, yeah, it only went up by $3,000, so. Any other questions? Not, I need a motion to approve the budget.
Motion.
Second.
All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, motion passed. All right, Jeff, go. Welcome. Okay. That's all I had. Jack, you have anything?
Nope.
Thank you, Aaron, for everything. Do you have anything here? No? Randy?
No.
Afton? No. Dane?
Any further thoughts on a festival in September?
Forgot about that. No, I have not. And also the little bit of funds that we have from the committee for that festival. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah, we had a homework assignment to try to think of something to do with the funds from the celebration committee that dissolved. There's about $1,000 there. And we had talked about having a small festival in September at the park.
You forgot.
We did forget.
it's in the minutes. That I sent out today, so.
I started jotting stuff down. I mean, if it's something that we want to do, I would for sure have the ideas together by the next meeting.
Next meeting.
And at that meeting, we're going to have to say, yeah, that's what we're going to do. I think we ought to give ourselves at least that month
Oh, yeah, it
to be
takes,
able to advertise and invite everybody. That's all I have.
Are we, I mean, are we sure we should do it at the Depot Park? If it's community-wide? Just the number in attendance, parking. I know maybe not a lot of people would show up, but.
Depends what we have going on.
Right. I'm just saying.
Yeah, and those are things to think about,
Depot Park, Main Park,
both parks.
both parks, yeah. Lit them all up.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm okay with a small community party, use the money and see if the band would play. That's what we said last month. And, whether they donate their time or not, but then if they do, or if they would, popcorn or apples, September. Free popcorn. I don't know how much apples are, but.
Okay. It's our homework assignment. Think about it. We'll make our decision. If this year doesn't seem to be in the cards because we don't have enough time to do it, that's fine. But we can set aside those funds to do it next year. It's perfectly okay. If this is what we want to do, I'll set aside those funds and we can keep it for that project. Thank you. Larry?
Let's go back to the bathrooms at the park.
Mm-hmm.
Do we need another bid, or do you want another bid, or, I mean, even though we submitted that one, that doesn't mean you can't do another project and have two of them in the pipeline. I think $90,000 is a lot of money for a bathroom.
Not if you include the plumbing.
I have no idea.
I mean, for a 15 by 9 by 9, 15 by 30 by 9. I know there's a lot of things that go into that bid. I mean, you get the floor, you got the equipment on the inside, the doors, roofing.
I don't know if they would they let you submit a second one?
Not unless they ask for one.
Not so much about this particular project, but, you know, you've got two more out there that aren't in any better shape than that.
So a bid to update those, is that what you're saying?
Well, I mean, it's nice that they got it done in a timely manner, which, you know, we say all of it. But, we have two more bathroom facilities that down the pike is going to need to be done.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I'm saying.
I mean,
I mean, we have spent $180,000 and put 3 sets of bathrooms in. I mean, so be it if that's what it is. I mean, who would have thought it'd take $10,000 to put a playground equipment? I don't think there's anybody here that's thought that, but here we are.
Now we know.
now we
Nobody
know.
really does.
Now we know.
And I don't think Portland was any better off because that's about what theirs cost to put up. So
Yeah.
and maybe that's the going rate, I don't know. But
You know, I agree. They need it fixed. Trying to find someone that'll give us a bid is the problem.
That's the other thing.
I was gonna say, like, you were, not happy with, like, Mustard Seed, who was local, and finding somebody else that would put in a bid and get it done, like Mid-States. They're good.
Mid-States, I think, hurried on this because they knew we were trying to get a grant for it.
Right.
That's why they hurried on it. Otherwise, we wouldn't have got it that soon.
No. See, that you don't get a project if you don't put a bid in. You know.
Does anybody?
I'm glad they did. I'm not saying that, I'm just saying that I thought 90,000 was just kind of exorbitant, but maybe it's not.
I don't know. I don't know what prices of building a restaurant would be. Do I know? I don't know if we want to try to get a bid on redoing anything in those restrooms until we're ready to redo those restrooms. I know they need it. Thoughts? Do we want to get a bid on it?
Weren't those originally in the 5-year plan?
In the 5-year, yes. In the 5-year plan is to build a concession stand, new concession stand with restrooms.
Why don't we get a bid on
Because it was also in the 5-year plan to put restrooms up here.
that? Right, but that's one thing, and then this is another, and then is there gonna be another chance to apply for a grant or
I would
funding?
You'd already have the bid ready at that point. We already have it. It's ongoing.
Okay. So, yeah,
I think next year, I don't know, I'll have to look into it, 'cause I don't know if they're gonna do it again next year or not.
right, because we could, get a jump on that.
Does anybody
next
know?
year.
Do you know?
Get that one bill, get the bid for that one, get money for that one.
Funds again next year?
Falls in that 5-year.
The ed funds, oh yeah, that's every year.
It's every year?
That's every year, yeah.
What's the, it's been quite some time, so I don't know. What is, as far as encumbrances, what's the position on that anymore?
We can encumber money, for the next year's budget, but you have to have an invoice, a quote in hand, and then it has to be spent that year. Tina always said that you only have until March to spend that encumbrance, but I did some checking and that's not true. That you have to have a project and an invoice in hand to carry the money over,
So same prior standards, basically.
basically, yes.
I just want to make sure nothing changed.
So, how long is the quote good for? So if we get a quote in August, but we don't do the project until
I
March,
mean, that's up to the company how long they'll get that quote. Most of it's 30
Right.
days, 90 days.
but as far as the city goes, if the company says if we get a quote in August, but we don't do it until March of next year and it's still good, your
As
city's
long as
okay with
You
it?
can encumber that money.
Yeah.
Yes, you
Okay.
can spend it. I know most companies won't let their quotes go that long, I don't believe.
I would suggest
Good
that
question.
you just wait towards the end of the year and see where things are at. Maybe, I'm just looking for possibilities here. Because, we keep wanting to bring up the 5-year plan. Well, if we continue on the steady path that we're on, we're going to accomplish nothing with our 5-year plan. We've got to do something differently somewhere to try to attain some of those goals.
Okay. All right, I will put that on, keep that on the agenda so it doesn't leave. Okay, anybody have anything else? Good thoughts, good meeting, a lot of good things in the pipeline. Okay, if that's it, our next meeting will be August 27th. I need a motion to adjourn.
Motion.
Need a second?
So,
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right, meeting is adjourned at 6:48. Thanks for coming up, Erin.
Let's get in the bathrooms. They stuff out. We got to. Because I don't think, you know, water. We don't think that it falls apart. I think there's something.
Hi.